location in the game.
Yeah.
This planet is called ArcCorp. Oh, there's a bug on some things where AI don't sit
That's
down.
not a bug. That's not a bug. It's just a guy that wants to stand on a chair. Guy wants to stand on a chair, Cody. Guy can stand on a chair.
Okay. But yeah, so the lore behind this planet is that it's a commercial, like a big commercial company called ArcCorp bought the planet and named it ArcCorp, and the whole thing is just commerce. All of it is just selling, stocks, stuff like that. And then there's all the areas around. So this is Area 18. As you can see, Area 18. All the other areas are on the planet, and you can go to them. But Area 18 is the biggest one, and it's also the one that's more. It's for all of the normal people, and you can go and buy things at Area 18. I can actually run if I want to. In a second.
Oh, that's you there.
Pardon?
That's you. That's what you. So, did you design that avatar, or you kind of like get different stuff, or?
So, you create your. The tram's not here. You create your face, but the face creation is very limited at the moment.
This is fucking mental. This game.
Yeah.
Blowing my face off.
And then you can go and buy armor from shops and stuff. So that's my character's armor.
Yeah.
And then you can buy guns.
Badass.
And stuff like that.
And so, are you it's pretty? Are you getting Are you likely to get mugged out there, attacked? Looks like a rough neighborhood.
No, this is just the spaceport. The security is pretty strong at all of the big cities.
Yeah.
All of the big cities have a thing called Armistice Zone, and the Armistice Zone essentially means that you can't get out your guns and you can't fire guns, or you can't stuff like that.
Yep. You literally can't, or that's the rules, and if you do, there's consequences.
You literally can't at the moment, but they're changing it in the future. Armistice zones are just a temporary, for the time being.
Yeah.
To avoid other problems and stuff. We're going along a superhighway at the moment. This is a small one.
Do you have to sit down, or can you walk around in the tram?
Oh, you can walk around the tram.
We're gonna sit out the front. Don't be a fuckhead that just sits in the middle.
I'll
See
just
this
stand
shit.
up.
Mate, what the fuck? This game's insanity.
Yeah, man. A lot of people say, a lot of media sites and shit say that you need to spend heaps to enjoy the game, but that's not true. Starter package, which you never ever need to spend any more money than a starter package. You can buy a starter package and be completely happy with that and never spend a cent more. That's $45 US.
Yeah. And so what, you've got all the packages, or?
No. So, some ships you can buy with real money, but it's more...
Now arriving.
What do you call it? It's more like you don't need to at all.
Yeah.
I just did it because I was I couldn't be bothered grinding for them in game.
Yeah.
But they don't yield me any specific advantage.
Do you get more maps? Is there more anything? What's the?
The only thing you buy with real money is paints, like skins for your ships.
Oh yeah.
And
who the fuck does that though?
Yes, yeah, you can buy the skins in game anyway, and it's everything you can buy with real money except for the game package. You can buy in game, so you need a game package to play.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the only amount of money you need to spend.
This game's insane.
And that's $45 US. Yeah, it's so we're coming into the plaza at the moment. this is the city flight hub, so you can see this is all the trams and the flights and stuff. I love some of the company names like Torpedo Burrito, unleash a payload of flavor.
Oh my god, the attention to detail is blowing my fucking mind. How did they develop this? Like, did it start as a Kickstarter? Did it start, or did it like?
Yeah, started. It is 100% crowd funded.
Wow.
It is the most. I think it's the second highest, like second most expensive crowdfunding project of all time.
What's number one? That's the obvious question.
Number one is a Bitcoin like type thing. It's a cryptocurrency.
Oh wait, out of every type of project, not just computer games.
Yeah, out of every type of project.
Holy shit, really?
$300 million US crowdfunded.
When you told me about it the other day when we first talked, I was like thinking it was like Watch Dogs. I was like, sounds like you walk around, you got a ship. I was kind of But now looking at it, this is fucking mind-blowing.
No, it's nothing like Watch Dogs.
But you know, like a graphic, realistic-y, good graphic, you know, this is insanity. So how long has this been under development for?
Development started in 2013.
Yeah.
And they had a bit of a patch where they kind of stopped working on it in like 2016-ish.
Yeah.
But now they release videos every week telling you kind of, this is what we've been doing, and stuff like that. And this is what's coming out. This is just news agency, but I would just like to point out some of the details. Look at these gumballs.
Yeah.
Actual 3D gumballs. Total defense, extra protection.
Oh, Constigan's secret cult.
Yeah.
Which hull is right for you? Get the long haul quarterly. You can buy stuff. Can you interact?
Not magazines. They've just added interactions and stuff. I'm just gonna take my helmet off.
They need to get some motherfucker writing a magazine.
Yeah, well, there's already a version of Top Gear for this called Whitley's Guide, and the guy is essentially a rip-off Jeremy Clarkson. So it's by a classic dog.
Oh man, that's making me hungry. I'd love a classic dog right now. Needs more dog. Needs more dog.
And then the water, the animation is kind of broken for water. It worked really, really well when they first brought it out last patch, 3.9. But the animation is kind of fucked at the moment. So there you go. So when you drink it, your hand used to be on the thing, but now it's like too high.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can still drink it and then put the lid back on. But the hand used to fit perfectly on the lid, but it kind of broke.
There's some guy might have sneezed and put a comma or some shit where it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened to your mask? You took that shit off.
Yeah, well, you can't drink and eat without with a helmet on.
Yeah, well, I'm not a guy that regularly wears a helmet, but general knowledge should have informed me that wearing a helmet is not conducive to drinking water.
I'll put it back on. And I'm just going to put this on here. Oop, and it's gone. There's a few bugs.
It's one of them futuristic things.
Anti littering.
You need to get a mask that is a mohawk. Like a helmet.
You can actually get those.
Can ya?
So yeah, we'll look down here. Or around here. Go over here. And have a look down the
I just clicked off. Sorry.
Here we are. So there's ships flying around down here.
And there's real MORG people in there.
No. Those aren't players. Those are AI. But there's still ships flying around. There's a tram.
So you could have previously been in that tram, though.
Yeah. If there was someone on that tram, I would have seen someone on that tram going down.
Yeah.
And there's another tram coming.
That's so good.
That tram's going to go over the top of us. Because the trams come on the way to here, go over this bridge.
Yep.
Which you'll see here. Right over the top of us.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so this is Astra Armada, which is a ship store. You can buy ships in there.
Oh, let's go look at them. You show us like the difference, price and all that. Yeah.
Some of them don't load. Like the images of them in the shop don't load. And that's just a bug that's been broken since I've had the game.
Yeah.
That ship on there is called the Hawk.
Are they pretty good at? Like keeping stuff working, or do things break all the time?
Yeah. Well, things break a lot, but it's if it's game breaking, they usually fix it really quickly.
Yep.
So some of these images are broken. So this 300i, the intake at the top and the guns and this cargo door are way too big for it. But you get a kind of idea of what it looks like.
Yeah.
So that's 767,000 UEC. There's
how much you got in the bank? Is that you at the top? 185.
185,000. Yeah.
Didn't you have 300 when we talked just a little while ago?
Yeah, I bought a car.
Ah, you're fucking blowing your money, man. That's just what 18-year-olds do. They get a little bit of money in the bank, they blow it.
So this is a Prowl, which is a dropship.
That's super nice.
It's alien, which is cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
2
Yeah, 2.5 million. See, some of them don't load like that. That doesn't load. It doesn't load.
Yeah.
Doesn't load. Which kind of sucks, but it's alright.
That's right.
That's a Valkyrie with massive guns, which is a dropship.
So how long would you have to play for to have $26 million? 26 million.
The Carrack is like one of the biggest ships in the game. It's 4 stories high, like in the inside, 4 stories.
Yep.
But Carrack, 26 million, that would take you ages.
How long?
A few weeks.
Wow, a few weeks. Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah. Also, the thing that's cool about this, right, is that over there, that's a shop, Kasaba Outlet. That's a shop, and I'm gonna walk there right now. It's over there.
Mate, this looks like Japan. This looks like what Tokyo kind of looks like a little bit, except if this had been the 80s. Like Tokyo looks like in the 80s, it would have felt like 2050, except it just never really got past 1989 or something.
Well,
like,
this is 2950, so 830 years in the future.
Oh
and it's funny because the game actually changes
per year.
Yeah, so last year it was 2949.
Oh wow! So it stays. That's a good way to have fucked with that. So it stays.
So that's since 2932. Cubby Blast. That's a weapon and armor shop.
Oh, practically vintage.
Okay, sells burritos. It's in nachos as well. Burritos.
Oh, I want to do a nacho hat one time. That looks good.
Look at the. Those are kind of lame images, but most of the food on this game looks really good.
Nacho man. I want to be a nacho man.
So, this is one of the stores. Come on, open up. There we go. This is Cubby Blast, so you can buy weapons and armor and stuff in here.
Nice.
There's a dude. So, say if you're like, oh wow, this gun looks super cool, you can like inspect it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a nice fit.
You can be like,
Oh, he
I
just
like
sold you on it. He just said it's awesome. So what's
Yeah.
your gun at the moment?
I have two. So, the one on the left of my back is called a Gallant Energy Rifle.
Yeah.
That's a pirate gun. You can only buy it at like really illegal places. And then the one on the right is a P6LR long-range ballistic sniper rifle.
Okay.
I don't
Hi,
think they
thanks
have
for
them
coming
here.
in.
Shut up. Yeah, they don't have them in here. You can only buy those in the Crusader system.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Can we see a gun that you can only buy in this system?
yeah, that sniper that I looked at, you can only buy here,
Yep.
as well as the C54, which is this one. So this is C54 SMG,
Yep.
That's
Bal-
a nice fit.
ballistic SMG.
He thinks that's a nice fit as well.
Yeah, well, it is a nice gun. It's a really nice gun. Ballistic though, so the magazines are expensive. You get a ballistic or energy.
Hey,
Yeah.
back again.
Let's go check out that purples. Oh, he's super nice. That guy's
Yeah.
super nice.
Some of them are real dicks, man. You walk in and he's like, "Fuck off." So that's just a purple undersuit.
Yeah.
So the undersuit goes under the armor.
Yeah.
And then you put the armor on top. So that's an undersuit. That's an undersuit with some armor on it.
Yeah.
You know, that's an undersuit with some different armor on it, sort of thing.
That's nice.
Hey, back again. I see.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome.
But yeah, so and then everything available you can get here. So you can go on these screens. And if you want an undersuit, you can be like, do I want that one? Nah. Do I want that one? Nah. Do I want that one? Nah. And then same with weapons, armor. You know, some interesting things you can buy in here, and different shops. So Cubby Blast, there's different Cubby Blasts around the verse, and every single one has a different stock inventory. Same as Kasaba. Kasaba is like a normal clothes outlet because you don't have to wear armor all the time. You can wear normal civilian clothes, so you can go in here. I don't go in here often because I don't really wear normal clothes in here. But you know, you can buy jumpers and suits and stuff like that. Look at the detail on the dude. You can see his paws.
Yeah, that's crazy. And his eye, look at his iris. Does he get weird? Oh man, look at his pupil, his irises.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool. Considering it's the future, they have some fucking huge security cameras.
What you wear says a lot about who you are. More options, more brands to choose from. Usada Outlet is the best place.
Yeah. So we'll go out here. And like with all, what do you call it? All cities, there's the back streets as well.
Well, you get some dodgy you get into some dodgy neighborhoods.
Yeah, yeah, I'll show you one.
Wait, is that red light? Can you read that language? Is that like a readable language?
That? I don't know.
Or does that
That's
say,
the-
maybe it says plaza. Iris, repetitive strain, injury.
Roberts Space Industries.
Hey, I was close. I was super close. This is
That's
crazy.
the,
Look at
that's
the
the
lighting.
car I bought. That's the car I bought.
Oh yeah, that's your car? That's why you got sold it because of the billboards, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
walk
bought
past,
the-
you walk past, and you're like, "Holy shit, advertising does work."
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I need one of them. I got a Cyclone TR, so it's essentially like a Warthog from Halo. It's got a machine gun on the back. So it's like that, but instead of that little area at the back, it's got a machine gun.
Yeah. Can you buy those fighter jets above the car?
Yeah, those are Origin M50s. You can buy those from.
Oh my god! And you can just fly through the
and that's-
neighborhoods.
See that one? That's an Aurora. That's
Yeah.
one of the. That's one of the starting ships.
Okay.
So we're back at the main plaza. And it's down here. This is a nice building as well. There's a gun shop in there for like ship guns.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll go down here. This is one of the back streets. Let's make sure I'm not being followed.
What, you reckon they follow you and mug you?
There's a player, hello.
Oh, he just ignored you. Haven't seen anyone in ages and he just runs straight the fuck past you. Do you know that is actually making me want hot dogs?
Yeah, I know, I want a hot dog too.
Can you imagine if there was Uber Eats just dropped us off like a fully loaded hot dog right now?
I don't get Uber Eats to my area.
Me neither, but I don't even think you get a hot dog because we live in Perth, Western of fucking Australia.
Yeah.
This is the dodgy neighborhoods?
This is the dodgy streets.
Tell me if you see... Yeah. Looks like Chinatown or something there.
100 happy stars.
The lighting in this is fucking with me, man.
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
It's phenomenal. So what do you got? A 1080? 1080 Ti?
Yeah, 1080. No, just 1080.
Is this ray trace? Like, this has got all the fruit.
No. No ray tracing.
No ray tracing. Okay.
So this is a mission giver. Her name is what's her name? Twitch.
And look at the goons.
Yeah, these are the goons.
Can you kill Twitch? And if you kill Twitch, would that fuck it for other people?
See you around.
What'd she say?
See you around, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
She looks pretty
I
cash.
said- Yeah. Well, most of the time she's pretty cash.
So you can get
you can get missions. So if you go in your Mobiglass, which is this, you have contracts manager,
Yeah.
and if you get a personal one, that's like I can't see it.
They don't pay so
But
good. They must be easy.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes you get missions, and it'll be like, I want you to meet with me, and it'll be like, Twitch will send you a mission saying, I want you to meet with me, and then if you go meet with her, you go, then you come here, meet her in the back streets, and she goes, I've got a job for you if you're willing to accept it. If not, forget we ever met. You know, sort of thing like that. And she'll send you out to like some barren moon where there's like a drug stash hidden underground, and you have to go there, kill all the people guarding the drug stash, and then steal the drugs, bring them back to her. And
how much money are you gonna get out of that?
Like 12 grand.
Sounds risky. I don't know.
Well, that's considered a lot of money, because everything is cheap except for ships, but that's because ships are priced like cars.
Yeah.
You can buy $50,000 ships.
I mean, 12 grand is a shitload of hot dogs.
Yeah, I think a hot dog's like $12. Yeah, so see those buildings and shit up there? It's cool. Oh, there's the sun coming up. Looks like the sun's coming up behind there. It's getting to see it's like slightly warmer colours from over there.
Yeah. What does Jesse say about this game?
He's like, what the fuck? This is incredible. He reckons it's like it's like the most detailed shit he's ever seen.
It is insane. It's fucking insane. This is the shit where I just go, you know what? I don't need a family.
Yeah, I just play this. The Anvil Arrow used to have one of those. They're a really, really good fighter, but they're light so they don't have very good armor, but they're very agile. So let's go to the bar. Let's take my helmet off. Yeah, it's off. And then let's go to the bar. The bartenders actually like make you drinks and shit too.
Can we order a cocktail?
Say again?
Let's order a cocktail.
At the moment, the only thing you can order that actually requires making is a whiskey and coke. That's
Oh
busy.
yeah, that's good. I go whiskey and coke.
Gotta
So-
wait here.
This with VR, man, it's over, right? The world is over. The gaming.
Yeah, I
gaming's
would
done.
never leave this with VR.
That's Ready Player One right there.
Look how nice this
Bar is.
this bar is. Pretty nice, isn't
Are
it?
those fans spinning smooth for you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I got a little bit of a jag, but it's to be expected.
Yeah, because of the stream.
It's alright.
This is the only city in the game that I get bad frames, and I'm getting 35 FPS right now.
Oh yeah. Well, your eyes were at 24 frames a second. That's why film's 24 frames a second. So,
Yeah.
you know, actually, I think it might even be a little persistence of vision. I'm pretty sure it's 24 frames a second. So 35 seems like real life to you, like realistic. Like 60 seems hyper realistic. It's smoother, I get it, but also a bit hyper realistic. 24 is kind of what you want.
Oh man, this guy's taking ages. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
These
fucking
guys like,
server, brother. Jesus.
hey man. Oh,
Look at them. Oh, it's their bum chums, that's why.
hey,
He just walked through
Hey,
him,
hello.
motherfucker.
hey man. They're a bit slow. Like the
Yo,
AI.
do not
the
tip
AI
this fucking guy.
There you go. Liquor, whiskey cola. Come on. He will eventually say "good choice" or something like that, and then he'll make it.
Mate, he's
What?
retard. I can't say that word. This guy, look at him. He looks like an idiot, though. He looks like every guy called Logan.
So true.
Oh my god, he's stupid.
Make me drink Logan, bro.
Did you not push it?
No, I pushed it.
Oh,
He,
Logan. Let's go, Logan, the bartender.
The AI for bartenders got added in 3.10, and we're in 3.10 at the moment, so it's definitely in its infancy.
Okay.
Um,
If this happened in a
yeah.
bar, I'm like breaking stuff.
yeah, Jesus, man.
This guy just stared at me. I'm grabbing him by the like scruff of his neck, dragging him down to the bar.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Fucking Logan. Jesus. Jesus, Logan.
Oh. Put ice in.
One ice block. Mate. Mate, that is not a mate. What is that? Salt. Oh, that's Coke, okay.
It's Coke, yeah.
Alright. That's not a bad ratio, though. Look, one ice block. Go fuck yourself. But I'm pretty happy with that ratio. Pay the man. Pay the man.
Let's walk over here.
Yeah. Oh, you just tipped it out, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, it's there.
Oh, you just got low holstered whiskey and Coke. Where are you going to sit?
I'm just gonna stand and drink it.
Stand. Don't be a loser. Go find a seat. Is there ladies around you can go tune?
That's it.
That was a pretty good mouthful. How many of them can you drink till you're like, guys, plastered? Can't start shooting people. Hey, you're going pretty fast. Maybe just do like, you gotta fly your ship, man. So maybe just do like, you know, drink in moderation. Maybe make that your last one for the night. He's gonna skull. See, Cody, if you could drink like that in real life, Aviscerus would be more fun to play with.
Oh, that's not very nice. That makes me feel self-conscious. Thank you.
Why don't you drink it? Do you drink it? Did you say you don't drink before you play? But what about like bring out the like Phil and Somno or something, the drunk singing? Or because there's just so much words and stuff like that.
Yeah, Aviscerus is really difficult, so I would not try to do it drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll come. That comes though.
Yeah.
It's fast words. Hey, heaps of lyrics.
For Aviscerus, yeah.
Yeah.
And some of it's like the timing is weird and shit.
What do you guys sing about? Like, give me a song of like, what's that? It Lurks. I think I like that song.
It lurks.
Yeah.
That
So what's the
song.
content?
That song is sort of like deep and embedded within the mind is like all of the emotions that you repress, and then if you continue to, not let them out and pretend that they don't exist, then eventually they'll overwhelm you and suck you underneath, and then you'll be stuck. And tram's here! Tram's here!
Run!
Fuck, come on,
Run!
come on,
Run!
come on, come on!
Do not
I
miss
have to
this
get it.
fucking tram.
I have to
Do
get
not
it.
miss
I have
it.
to get it. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, I'm on.
Oh.
I'm on.
Doors closing.
Yep. We're already gone.
All right.
Yeah, and so it's about being sucked under by the emotion and unable to, kind of cope with your emotions and shit, and being trapped and.
Yeah. So what's some of the
Yeah.
lyrics for that?
What's that bit? Dragging me into the void, bound to eternal torment, insidious, insipid in design, taken over by urges of violence, writhing inside my skin. Oh, wait, what is it? Writhing inside my skin. I'm captive, held from within. Transformation, his will is mine. My fault of darkness written in filth and grime. As well as like deep and embedded within the mind is a cesspool of hatred, a maelstrom of emotion, pain, and anguish.
Anyone who
That's
just
like-
tuned into
that's like-
this stream
Pardon?
just then, anyone who tuned into the stream in the last 20 seconds was just like, holy fuck, this is an epic channel. This guy's like playing Star Citizen and speaking really cool like maelstroms of emotions.
That's like the least interesting lyrics of any of our songs, I reckon.
Yeah.
We have a song about fucking samurais.
What?
Yeah, man. We have a song about samurais.
Did Jesse pick that or Herb?
What do you mean?
Like who picks that it's about samurais?
Well, it was kind of about overcoming fear and becoming powerful, like all powerful. And then Jesse was like, you know what? This is about samurai now. The only thing that really, that the last few lines are more like samurai-y than everything else.
Yeah.
But-
That's pretty cool. And so how did the band sort of come about? Like, were you there from the start, or how did it sort of work?
Absolutely not. The
Yeah.
band's been around since 2014. And it started with Chris and a bunch of his high school mates.
Yep.
And I don't know any of the story, but I met Herb at a Subway last year. And
Really?
Sam, the previous vocalist, had quit 2 days before I met Herb.
Yeah.
Herb and I were talking because I was wearing a shirt of a band, and he was wearing a Whitechapel shirt. So we were like, "Hey, nice shirt."
What was your shirt? What was your shirt?
A Night in Texas, but he didn't recognize it.
Ah, jerk. Yeah. Okay. And so you guys got talking?
What ship should I
Thank you
take?
for visiting Arcorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish
Yeah,
you
so we got
every
talking,
prosperous
and Herb was like, "Oh, do you play any instruments?" And I was like, "Oh, I do a bit of vocals and a little bit of guitar." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, cool. Well, do you want to come try out for vocals? Because our vocalist left like 2 days ago." So, and I was like, "Okay." And then I tried out, and then they were like, "Yeah, he's alright."
And what was the audition like?
transforming worlds to
It wasn't really an audition. It was just like I actually come out, hung out. They played songs, and they're like, "Do you like them?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't." And they're like, "All right, show us vocals." And I couldn't do mids at the time.
Yeah.
So I could only do like I was doing essentially like, and I was doing like, and that was all I knew how to do.
Okay. And so what's a mid?
A mid's like, yeah, because it's like what I mainly do for Aviscerus. Because Aviscerus is like, it's not heavy enough to do all lows and all highs.
Well, lows are
Aviscerus
terrible.
is-
Those lows, like those snarly ones, they're not terrible, but that's not great. Those mids are perfect for that.
Yeah, well, I like doing some of them for like accenting parts and shit. You know, like,
Yes, exactly. That's how I think they should be used. You got an accent. That's like a blast beat. I feel like a blast beat's better if it leads up to it. You know, like you bam, 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 bam. Like I know we got a song called Village, and it's like it starts with that sort of like. So it's like Herb's like it's like it's like and that just makes it so much better. You know, it's so much better when you lead up to something and accent it and highlight and
Well, it's like a good breakdown with like I do a lot of my bigger like lower lows in the breakdowns.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's nice.
So where should we go? I'm thinking Microtech.
That was a good day out though. We got hot dogs, we got water, looked at guns. That was like fun date.
Yeah, well, I gotta show you Microtech first. Microtech. So I gotta take you. Area 18 landing services.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, this game is so far beyond anything I've ever imagined.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take off.
Collision alert. Halt.
Landing gear raised.
Landing gears up. By the way, this ship has a max crew of 5.
Yeah.
So me and 4 other players can crew this ship at once.
Yep.
Like at the same time, which is cool.
You can tell number 6. You're like, sorry, mate, it's full.
Well, I mean, you can physically fit heaps of people in this ship.
Yeah.
You
They
know,
can't
I
have
mean, like,
jobs.
Thank you. Please.
Yes, but I mean, most people wouldn't complain. Alright, so we're gonna go.
So what are those people in your guild? What are they doing right now? Are they just other places in the world doing stuff?
Yeah, they're playing. I think some of them are offline, some of them are on. I'm not on the same server as any of them.
But they'd just be going about their business, eh?
Yeah, because they're a pirate org, some of them might be, you know, pillaging. Some of them might be, like, making money legitimately.
Yeah.
You know, whatever they decide to do. I gotta wait till I'm over the exit altitude before I start setting nav courses, don't I? Otherwise, it'll give me a wonky one. So, as you can see the planet, the
Yeah, that's epic. The city. So tell us about who's the guy that developed this. Is there one person that sort of kicked it off, or a small team, or how's it?
So, there's a guy who's behind. There's a guy who's behind a lot of space games from the 90s.
Yep.
His name is Roberts.
Okay.
Have you ever played any games under the Wing Commander franchise?
Yeah. I know Wing Commander.
Yeah, he is the guy behind Wing Commander.
Okay.
There was a game he made called Freelancer as well.
Yeah.
And then shield generator like irregularity. That's not good. Yeah, and he made Wing Commander, and he kind of always wanted to make a space game that was like a massive, you know, you could do anything you wanted.
Go live your life. Yeah.
And so he made this. Started off as 4 people with a dream. In 2012, they started saying, we want to do this. People gave them money, and in 2013, they actually, in 2013, they actually.
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
In 2013, they actually started making the. They actually started making it, and.
So how long did it take for that to become the biggest, most popular Kickstarter of all time?
Only recently did they make number 2, like the second slot,
Yeah.
but they've always been right up there.
So how much money? How much money are we talking?
Well, how much money is in the game right now?
Yeah, for Kickstarter.
I don't know how the Kickstarter ended at 60 million US.
Fuck me! Are you kidding me?
No,
He's
that's
got
how much.
60 million.
That's how much this Kickstarter ended with, and that was in 2014. Now
Oh
we've
my
just
God.
broke. Now we've just broke 300 million US.
It's $300 million in this game. Is there any other computer game in the history of computer games that's had anything like that?
Yeah, plenty, but not in crowdfunding.
Plenty. Like what? Okay, what's the 300,000? Give us a $300,000 game.
GTA 5 cost like
Wait.
208,
Wait, do we say 300,000? 300 million.
300 million. GTA cost like 270 million.
Oh my God.
Red Dead Redemption cost, I think it was like 260 million or something.
Okay, and how much does the game make? Like if we're treating it like the box office for Hollywood?
I don't know. The game's not technically released yet, so all of the people investing in it are
Investing. Speculative.
Yeah, so Star Citizen it is. But the other
But say
games,
GTA.
the other
Like,
game, they make thousands of millions. Like they would make billions of dollars from GTA.
oh my God.
GTA.
Somebody look that up and let us know how much GTA took at the box office of its career.
But Star Citizen took the 300 million that Star Citizen has in it is how much people have put into it. So that's its box office, and that's how much money is in the development.
So the crazy thing about video games is that it gives people value. Like you said, for this game, you paid $50 and then you grinded for a bit. Or like if you get a AAA title like Red Dead 2, at launch you might pay $89.99 in Australian dollars, and then but you're playing it for 100 hours plus, like, and so in your head you're like, man, 89 cents an hour, this shit, yes please, that's a fantastic deal. Whereas like a movie, they selling you $25 to go see it once at their movies, and
that's like an hour.
90 minutes, yeah,
and like 2 hours, yeah.
And they can fuck you up. Like, so I went and saw 1917, paid $25 for it in Australian dollars.
I love that movie.
And it is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's like in my top 3 because
I
it
love
just
it.
blew my fucking face off. Because I was waiting for my friends to go see it, and you know, they're like, "Oh, we can't go this week. We'll go next week." And I'm like, "This is gonna go off the fucking screen." And I know it's gonna be one of these movies like Terminator 2 or Jurassic Park. You got to see at the cinema, or arguably Avatar. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go on my own. So I went in the afternoon. I like finished off work. 3 o'clock, I go down for like an afternoon session. So there's nobody in the cinema, and I was like running late. I was like run, and I like grabbed a banana, put it in my pocket because I was like, I'll just eat that in the cinema because I don't want to like fuck around getting popcorn and miss anything. So I go on that, sit down in that movie, and it starts off that like the whole one shot thing, you know, World War one shot, just drags you through. Yeah. And I didn't know shit about it. I didn't know it was a one shot or anything. And so that movie is just like propulsion through scene. And I was like, fuck me. I was like, all the emotions you can imagine. And then I walk out of the movie and I'm like, my God, that was a hell of a movie. And then in my pocket is the same fucking like banana, the exact same banana that I walked in with. I was starving, and that movie was so good I forgot I had a banana at all.
Bro, yeah, I watched that with my girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend went and saw that. It was such a good movie.
So good. Like 1917 is my top 5 movies. I don't know, it's up there. Yeah. But yeah, Jesus Christ, I forgot the point of that whole way we were talking about that. But fuck me, what a movie.
We were talking about how value for money with video games.
Oh, right, yeah, absolutely. So $25 to go see a movie, 90 minutes. It's almost a life-changing movie, that movie. So worth it. But how many times do you see fucking Paul Blart Mall Cop or some shit? And you go,
or like, how, you know, like imagine going to pay to see like Frozen in cinemas.
Well, for a kid, if you just for your kid to shut up for 90 minutes, that's probably a great deal. Most parents would be like, take my money. But like, yeah, if you just paid, yeah, you got the average Joe movie, like some fucking, I don't know, Adam Sandler, but not one of the good ones movies.
I didn't realize there were good Adam Sandler movies.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming he has some he's got some classics, right?
It doesn't mean they're good though.
No, they're enjoyably shit.
Yeah. Laughable.
Yeah. I don't actually watch a whole lot of comedy, to be honest. What's your top 5 movies? I'm assuming we're a slightly different generation, so like, what do you got?
I don't know. I don't really I'm not a massive movie person. I've
No?
never been a big movie person.
It's because you're playing games like this, though, like wholly immersive games.
Yeah, and I have VR.
What do you do in VR? My mum just got it, blowing her mind. There's like something called somebody's plank or some shit. I can't remember.
What
but
kind of VR did your mom just get? Like PlayStation VR?
Well, it blew my mind as well because she said, "Oh, I just I saw one at a party and it was awesome and I want something at the house when I have parties. People can play it. It's funny." So basically, she's describing it like Cards Against Humanity, and
Yeah.
Anyway, she goes, "Yeah, I bought one." And I was like, "Wait, no, she couldn't have," because I'm thinking like a Vive is like what, $1,500, and I'm like, my mum is not dropping $1,500 on a VR, and then but no, she picked up an Oculus Oculus Quest, and so I'm like, "But mum, you need like a badass PC," and she's got a laptop.
Nah, Oculus Quest is standalone.
Yeah, well, now I know. Hey, you just jumped ahead in my story, but yeah, like so. But I was like, how the fuck's she gonna run it? Because the laptop's got is like a fucking Core Duo, and anyway, yeah, it's turned out I didn't even know that existed, a standalone, but it was decent. It was good. We tried it out. We did a bit of Beat Saber. We did a bit of Red Hot, and yeah, it was good fun. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I have a Rift CK1, which is a consumer kit one, so it's the first Rift to ever come out other than the dev kits.
Yep.
And I mainly use it for flight sim, and other than that, I play Contractors VR, which is it's like imagine Call of Duty but in VR.
Yep.
It's just like a little fun thing, but most of my VR time is spent in flight sims.
Yeah. Well, it cooks my head though. I swear to God, I played it for like, I don't know, half an hour, and then I was like, man, there's something wrong. There's something happened to my eyeballs boiling or something like that.
No, not for me. The
good? 100% good?
Oculus Quest has a
It's got a fucking computer in the eye thing, in the eye holes.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
That'd be cooking. I was like, my eyeballs are boiling, so I had to like take it off and sit down for a while. And then I drove my ass home, and it just didn't feel like real life for like the first 20 kilometers of the drive.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Did
You play
something to
VR
my
and then
brain.
you get out of it, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. It's like when you jump on a
I've done it
trampoline.
before.
It's like when you jump on a trampoline for a bunch, and then you stand on the ground, and you're like, huh, I'm not going anywhere. What the fuck?
Yeah, literally. Are you watching now? Because I'm coming out of Quantum Drive.
Yep.
Coming out of Quantum. So the planet literally just goes like right in front of you.
All right. I'm
So
sorry.
there's the planet.
Watching.
It's the planet. Here it comes. And boom. A bit of pop in on this planet, but
Through the atmosphere. And so the planets have all different atmospheres, or how does it kind of work?
yeah. Some planets don't have atmospheres. Some planets do have thick atmospheres. Some planets have really thick atmospheres that are hard to get out of. And gravity is different on every planet. Moons, some of them do, some of them don't have atmosphere. Some can, some can't sustain life.
So do you ever land on a planet and you just go, oh, well, fuck. What a shit. You know?
Usually your ships can. I don't think there's any that your ships can't get off, but there's some that it's like harder for your ships to get off. You know, you have to go a lot faster to be able to get out of the atmosphere.
So if you weren't running around explaining stuff to us now, what would you typically be doing in this game?
No, I'd just be blowing people up for fun.
So, same as real life.
Sure, yeah. I like taking this ship on long-range journeys because it's got a really big fuel tank and it's got a really fast quantum drive.
Yep.
So I'm going to stop at this station, Port Tressler, which is directly in front of us, and I'm going to change into a smaller ship. Probably my Hornet.
Does it cost you money to fly a ship? Are you like paying for fuel right now, or?
Yeah, so you can refuel, rearm, repair, and all of that at all the stations. But I have 1,852 tons of fuel left, so I I can make it home easy, making it back to, because I mainly base myself out of so Microtech's up there. I mainly base myself out of Crusader, which is down here,
Yep.
which is 57 million kilometers away from where we are right now.
Yep. The good neighborhood.
It's a lot worse than this. This is the nicest neighborhood in the whole game. Where I live is like
space ghetto.
I literally live in a space ghetto. There was a.
But you're buying ships and stuff. You're not investing in like, your kids aren't going to go to school in that neighborhood. It's just to like tide you over, buy a better ship, and then move out when you get married and got dual income.
Yeah, my character's home base is a hollowed out asteroid that used to be government housing, and then everyone just stopped paying rent. The government closed it down. It became abandoned, and then druggies and pirates moved in, and now it's a pirate's den. And there's like illegal gambling and illegal racing and shit going on, and the place.
Do you
is
ever
falling
partake
apart.
in that? Are you the guy that's like, I'm just doing this, till I get through college, and then I'm moving out of here?
Nah, man, I go in it and I'm like, I just walk in and I'm like, hey, if I could, like I do drug trafficking, I do all sorts of shit.
So
Well,
what year is this game set in? Did you say? Not 2,900 and
2950, yeah.
2950. Have you ever seen The Expanse? The show The Expanse,
Yeah.
dude. That was like my COVID show. That was
This
way
was
better.
this
way
was my
better than I was
COVID
expecting.
show.
This is COVID, your COVID thing? Yeah. I do wonder what people, because the crazy thing about COVID is that everybody got,
Something.
they had to do something for 12 weeks or whatever, or ongoing. And so you can learn a lot about a person by what they chose to do with that 12 weeks. If someone said, I'm so bored, there's nothing on TV, I'm like, go fuck yourself.
There's a pirate.
Where's that? Are you going to
See
take
that
him on?
red ship?
Yeah.
Nah. Not in this ship, I'm not. This ship might have size 4 cannons, but I'm not gonna risk it when he's in a cutty. Cutlass is like a pirate's
Like bread and breakfast.
yeah, they're like, that's like, if there's a pirate fleet, likelihood is there's a Cutlass at least once.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're cheap to maintain. They're cheaply built. They're lots of guns, and they're just really cheap to run. So pirate dream, really.
It's like the Mitsubishi Magna of pirate ships.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, don't laugh at a Mitsubishi Magna. That's a fucking great automobile.
what did you say? But yeah, so we're gonna land at this pad down here. Bet when you saw the station from all that distance away, you didn't think it was this big.
Yeah. And it's blowing my mind that you're going to land on there and probably walk around it, right? So who owns this space station?
So this is this is Port Tressler. So this is owned by the government of Microtech, and Microtech's that planet that's in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen.
Yep.
They own and run this. Well, they own this, but it's run by R&R, which is R&R is they run all of the big space stations.
And
so Port Olisar is the only space station that's not an R&R station.
Yeah.
And that's in Crusader, and that's a really old and shitty station, because Crusader. But R&R run all of the really nice space stations, and R&R stands for Rest and Relax.
So just like real life.
Yeah, well, they're essentially the idea behind them is that most of them are like truck stops.
Oh yeah.
So
No, that's pretty epic.
So there's my ship there.
This is blowing my fucking face off. I think you need to change your. I don't know about the purple and teal. Purple and teal is pretty cool.
It's the reason I have that is because of my clan.
Oh, right. Which one? The purple or the teal? Or all of it? Oh, all of it. Yeah. Okay.
So all of us have rainbow-colored, multicolored, really gay-looking armor.
You just happen to be a bunch of badass pirates that like float around and chop people up.
Well, we're called the Care Bears. So that's why my name in Twitch is Care Bear Scare Bear, because
I get you.
we're the Care Bears. So we go around and whenever we kill someone, we type hugs in chat, so everyone can see that we're giving someone hugs.
That's like next level marketing. So you're basically like Star Citizen group marketing, leaving like trademarks, marketing. Do you get people
like
wanting to join you?
Yeah, all the time, but a lot
Say
of the
no.
time we don't let them.
Why don't you just keep adding them and just become the biggest pirate organization this side of the planet?
Because we don't want to, because we would rather be a small, tight-knit and effective group than a massive group that, doesn't get along with each other. With itself, because in the end, the main point of it is having fun, and if we don't get along with everyone, someone doesn't click right, then we just don't keep them in the group.
Have you had to fight? So you've chucked people out of the group before?
Absolutely. We only have 11, but we've had like 30 people come through saying, "Hey, I want to join," and we give
like
them
a band.
We give them like a month, and if they don't click within a month, then we go nah. No,
really? So what do you need to do to be able to click?
It's just if you just get along with everybody.
Like, okay, give us some horror stories of like who's the worst person that's joined your clan. Like, what do they do?
We had one guy come in. All right, we got 10 minutes on insurance. So we had one guy come in, and this girl in our group, and he was being like really like creepy towards her and like trying to, flirt with her and shit. She's like married, or that was married, but like was definitely not interested, and he just didn't care. She kept trying to make it weird, and he also live streamed Discord chats without our permission. So he live streamed his game with all of us talking in Discord, and didn't let us know beforehand. So
I let you know, didn't I? Because I am live streaming your Discord right.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so he was just like, "Yep, I'm gonna stream," and we were talking about things that's like part of the group.
Wow. So how'd you exit a guy like that?
How do we exit him?
Yeah, like how'd you chuck him out?
So essentially the board members just kind of like pulled him aside and said,
"Oh, you've got board members?"
Yeah, they're called the Bears of the Round Table.
Dude, this is probably a pretty good internship for business for you. This sounds exactly like. So you go like the ayes have it, the nays have it, motion passed, motion carried.
Pretty
Whatever.
much. Yeah.
Insane.
The Bears of the Round Table is the board. And the Bears of the Round Table decided he wasn't a good fit. So they pulled him aside and said, "All right, you're not a good fit. We think you'd fit well in this org. Here's a link to them. So go away." And then we kicked him. Kicked him from the Discord, removed him from the Discord.
Yeah.
And all of us removed him as friends on the game. And then he went on his own way, and I think he joined the other group. He might have been kicked out of the other group, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's he's not.
You'd probably
that
break
bad.
his little heart, Cody.
He was like 23, so the org doesn't accept people under 18. I'm the youngest in the group. Everyone else, I think the next youngest is like 23, and then it's like 25, 27, 32. Like the oldest guy is like 50. No, I think he's like 47. He's the oldest guy in the group.
Okay.
This burger joint.
Wait, so I'm just looking up. I'm looking up the stream that we did before where they destroy all humans and now played a bit of guitar. Sony has disputed it. Your video matches 6 minutes and 3 seconds of music owned by Sony Music Entertainment.
Was that the
Cradle of Filth play along.
Cradle of Filth?
So I
Play along.
disputed it, but it says that they want it partially muted in 3 countries. So wait, so that's fucking mind blowing. So it automatically detected the songs.
Yeah.
This is the song being played, me playing over the top of it, and it recognized its own song, which means I must have been doing an okay job, but I know I wasn't, so whatever. That's some next level technology. And then, they requested videos containing the music to be partially muted in the following countries where they own the rights: Austria, Switzerland, and Germany.
Yeah.
So,
Whoa, where's the band from?
the Cradle of Filth are British, and
Uh,
I'm in Australia, but it's somehow picked
well,
up.
then it's a violation of
Of
copyright in
only
Germany, Austria.
Austria and Switzerland. Yo,
Yeah.
Facebook's so mental. That is next level technology. That is such next level technology. They auto detected it. I won a dispute the other day with Disney because I was like streaming some Wrath of Fenrir stuff, and it had they detected an image on screen of the last, no, what's it called? The 13th Warrior with Antonio Banderas. You seen that Viking film?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Fuck, watch that movie. It's a good movie. Anyway, so they saw it on the stream and they disputed it, and then I said it's for like, parody or educational purpose or whatever. And then they sent back, they're like, yep, Disney has accepted your thingy and you can have it. I was like, what the fuck? I thought all they do is like lawyer up and just go after people. But yeah,
fair enough.
pretty crazy. But that technology to auto pick up something that's on your screen, like monitoring, what the fuck? That's some next level shit.
Yeah, man. Alright, so we're heading down to pad 3 so we can hop in the Hornet, and we're going to do some low level flying over Microtech. So we'll head down to New Babbage, which is the big city on Microtech. This is the nicest, cleanest planet city in the whole game.
Yeah.
Well,
Why is that?
I say in the whole game at the moment. Well, the next nicest is ArcCorp, which is the cyberpunk one that we were just at.
Yeah.
This
When you say
one does-
nicest, like when you say cleanest, do you mean like in terms of 3D models and surfaces, or do you mean as in like no rubbish?
no rubbish, no.
Oh, literally clean.
Yeah, so it's like lore-wise, it's the cleanest in the system. So in this system, in the Stanton system, which is I think it's Stanton 4, is the name of the sun. It's the cleanest planet, city, etc.
Mate. So what sort of plane is this? This is more of a
This is a fighter, a medium fighter. So this is a Anvil F7C Hornet.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And please visit again.
So that's what it looks like.
nice. And up the top,
Yes.
they're good guns. They look like quite good guns.
Yeah. So there's
That
6
is a
hard points.
good looking ship. That is everything in that looks like logically legit.
Yeah, man.
This is a very physics based game, like legit.
Yeah, it is physics based. So that's the city there in front of us.
Yeah. Is it icy or is that just me?
It is icy, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So essentially, the whole planet used to be Earth, and then a science experiment went wrong. I think it's something like that. Let's see what it says on the thing of Microtech. A terraforming error left the planet with an unnaturally dense cloud cover and a colder than average climate, making it an ideal location for the owner Microtech to house its heat-sensitive computing and manufacturing centers.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's legit.
So essentially, they build like Apple computers and shit on this planet.
This
Like it's the equivalent of Apple. Microtech is the equivalent of Apple.
yeah,
So
legit.
everything is super clean. So we're just gonna head.
So they
down
froze
for
a whole planet so they could, by accident, and then they stored that for their supercomputers. That is
Yeah.
so legit. Could totally happen.
Yeah. So this system is essentially every planet is owned by a company. So Crusader is a gas giant, and it's actually owned by a ship manufacturer, and they use the fact that it's a gas giant. They have a float. It's not in game yet. Crusader City is coming in. It's like early next year or the end of this year.
Yeah.
It's called Port Orison, and it's and and it's essentially like a floating city in the clouds of the gas giant, and
Nice.
that's and they have floating shipyards.
This is so fucking insane because they can just keep expanding this universe.
Yeah, they have 100 solar systems written in the lore,
Yeah.
and those are all coming.
So how big's the team now? How big is the development team for this game?
I think it's like 400 or 450.
Where are they based?
They have a center in Los Angeles, they have a center in the UK, and they have a center in Germany, and I'm not sure about any of those.
That's so crazy. That is sick, man. And those guys can start working as like 18-year-olds fresh out of high school, get on here as like a minor role, work your way up, and theoretically be 80, 90 years old when they retire in 2100. Having worked on Star Citizen their whole life and grown up with the game. That's not unrealistic for a game like this. You're going to fly through the eye of the needle.
Yeah.
That would shit you if your office was on that mid-level. It's fucking cockheads, just stop flying past. I'm just trying to like photocopy this fucking thing.
So you can see the train lines below here.
Yeah,
and
man.
the cool thing, right, is that I don't know if it'll let me get too close, but there's an area. Also, I love the. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like frost on my windscreen, like the water on my windscreen.
Oh, condensation. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna go under these train tracks here, and gonna go down. Gonna put my undercarriage down.
You're gonna land.
Yeah, of course you can land.
Landing gear deployed.
And I'm just gonna land down here.
Deck proximity.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you needed a runway, but I forgot this is 2950, where runways were a thing of the past.
Yeah. So this when ship landed.
Yep.
Turn that off.
That looks fucking freezing. That's
It is freezing.
That's a for an
get out.
Australian, for a kid that grew up in Australia. That is a giant nope. That looks like it should be an illegal temperature.
It'll tell me what temperature it is as soon as I'm out. All right.
Negative 500.
Hold on, it's still going down.
Negative 35. That's my guess. In Celsius.
Negative 70, negative 80, negative
Nah, it's
90,
bullshit.
negative 96. Negative 96.
Nah, I ain't getting out in that weather, mate. I'm from Australia, where it's 46 degrees in our summer, and I'm at the beach. That looks like shit weather.
You can see
Oh,
the,
you're getting bogged in the. You're getting bogged in the. Oh my god,
Yeah.
this game is so stupid and good. And so
look
this.
at the
did you
look at the
say-
way look at the way the trees move.
Yeah, yeah, that's meant.
Oh, let me just. Oh, whoop, wrong one. Oh, what the hell? My screen froze. Oh, and my game crashed.
That's work in
Oh, well.
progress. That's work in progress. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, old young Cody.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you very much for coming on the stream and walking us through. Have you got any other games that you want to walk through? That's your main jam.
Well, I use DCS a lot.
Let's not do Minecraft. How's that? I can see that in your games list right there.
I wasn't going to do Minecraft. These are just installed. Uninstalled, I have plenty more.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right, we'll think of something cool in the future anyway. We'll get us up. That is a pretty good walkthrough there.
Uninstalled, I have. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
Nice.
primarily just play Star Citizen, and if I press this button, then I should. Oh, it didn't work. Usually, you can go back to exactly where you were in the game.
Oh, really? So what happens if
Uh,
you check out? If this is real time, you check out. Is your guy still stuck there, or what happens? Anyone can see you, or nothing, or
So it depends how you log out. So if you land on a planet, so if I landed it at the city, at the spaceport at that city in the snow planet, then I would wake up in an apartment on that snow planet.
oh yeah, I get you.
And so if I logged out, if I was just a person standing there, I would stand there for like 5 minutes, and then whenever no player is looking at me, I would disappear.
Okay.
Um,
So if the bear shits in the woods, the answer is yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you log off in your ship, so if you go to your ship and you lay in a bed, then you can log off, and then next time you log into the game, wherever your ship is, you'll wake up in the bed of your ship, wherever the ship was when you logged out.
Yeah.
So if you landed on a planet, log
and
off.
So it's almost like reality was all a dream. You're like, you log off the game, you go live your real life, and when you get back, you're like waking up from a nap going, oh, reality. Oh, that was a bad dream that I had to go to work at Hungry Jack's for fucking 4 hours and then...
Yeah, literally. First thought of it, yeah.
Oh, that's trippy.
So, yeah, that's bed logging.
So how much of this game do you have to play till you become a somebody in it? Like a swinging dick? Is there like a player that's like a boss? A super boss?
There's live streamers and stuff that people kind of like worship, but a lot of them are, I don't know, some of them are interesting characters that I can't get behind.
Yeah.
But there are players at the game who like there's a guy called the Dark Law.
Yep.
And he's a really good pilot, really good at combat, and it's kind of like you don't fuck with him in the game.
Yep.
If he starts shooting at you, you just kind of like, okay, well, so you can shoot back. Obviously you're gonna shoot back, but you're not gonna last very long.
Yep.
Yeah. But other than that, if you just continue, if you kind of lay low, you're not going to be a swinging dick. But if you go out of your way to be loud and obnoxious and get people to notice you, people are going to notice you, sort of thing.
Yep.
So like with the Care Bears, people have noticed us, and we've had live streamers that have like constantly like said how much they hate us and stuff like that, because we think it's funny, but they don't think it's very funny.
Yeah.
Wait, shit, what hanger is my ship on?
Where's your music gone?
Pad 3. Pardon?
Your music's dropped out.
It's just really quiet.
Yeah.
Stations don't have a lot of music.
It's kind of creepy.
There's still music going, it's just quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I know why. Hold on. This way. This is why. There you go.
There you go. Don't give me that station's got no much music bullshit.
Say again?
Don't give me that station's got not much music bullshit. I knew there was something going on there. It's like when you go to the Samsung guys and you're like, look, mate, it's not fucking working. And then they look at it and they're like, well, it seems to be working now. And you're like, look, do you think I'd honestly be here if it was working this whole time?
Yeah, literally. So this is one of the starter ships, the Aurora.
Oh, that's nice.
So this is one of the ships that if you first get into the game, you get an Aurora.
I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with that as a starting ship.
Hell yeah! Look at the front here. It's like a big open glass cockpit. Turn everything on. You can see the front everywhere. That's the ship, and you know it. You can retrofit it. You can put as many different types of guns and shit on it as you want. And the Aurora is a pretty good ship. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's a starting ship," but it's like it's a good ship, man. Like,
yeah.
There's no problem with Aurora. There's another starting ship called the Mustang, so you can choose between the two of them. And is that the one with the 5? Yeah, so I want this one. So the Mustang kind of looks more like an aeroplane, because this doesn't look like an aeroplane much. And that has a huge glass open cockpit at the front and wings either side. The Mustang's a better fighter, but the Aurora can definitely hold its own in a fight. The Mustang's better it flies better in atmosphere. But the Aurora can do much more. So you have higher, like better capabilities in terms of like you can do cargo missions and whatnot with this, but you can't with the Mustang because there's no like cargo lab place to put the box and
Yeah,
whatnot.
look at the lighting on that grill, on your canopy thing. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
It's hectic.
Well, look at the floor. Look at the terrain.
Mate, this game is going to be the most addictive game ever.
It already
Like,
is,
I
in my opinion.
was going to go to bed an hour ago. I haven't even thought about bed since. This would fuck my life up.
Look at the render distance, man. Like, you talk about render distance.
Yeah.
There's a at Lawville, at Hurston, which is one of the other planets in the game. And that's kind of central. It's the one where it's the weapons manufacturer, and they kind of treat the planet like shit.
Yep.
That from the space station, you can see the city on the planet. The render distance is that good that you can see the details of all the buildings from space, like on the space station.
It's just going to get better when those the 10. What were we saying there? The i9 Intel chips come out, and those next Ryzen ones, it's going to be off the charts.
Well, this is already like, what slows me down with this is my CPU. I'm getting 40 FPS right now.
Yeah.
Which, even though that's not much in a conventional game, it's really smooth, and I have no problems with that. And you know what? I'm happy to sacrifice 20 frames for how beautiful this game is. Like, I don't know any other game, except for maybe the new Microsoft Flight Sim, that has this nice. Look at the contour lines, the lines of the mountains and stuff.
Striations where there's used to be rivers and. Oh my god.
Like, look at it. Is that not some of the nicest shit you've ever seen? And you can land on all of the mountains. You can explore it all. You can get a ship that has like a, cargo hold in it and you can put a car in it. You can load the car into the ship, land the ship, and then just drive around. And
This
explore.
game, this is going to be life ruining for a lot of people. People are going to wish for COVID.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I spent so much time on this game. But yeah, so you can see. I'll just do a land just down here.
Oh, it's flowers and shit. This is a better planet. This is better. What's the temperature outside? Tell me. I'm always keen on the weather.
This is the same planet as the Snow City.
Oh, what?
This is just.
Oh, was it just one city? Was a snow city? Ah.
Yeah. So the one city is on the other side of the planet.
Oh, yeah,
So this is -9 over here.
Oh, that's still bloody cold. That's a big giant nope from an Australian.
But look how pretty this is. Like there's mountains up there, and up there you can see the other mountains better.
How many people can a server support? Like, how many people walking around,
50.
right? 50.
Yeah, it's not that much.
So in this universe, in this multiverse, can we call it? There's 50 other people. There's 49 other people walking around.
Yeah.
Oh well, that explains. I was like, where the fuck is everybody?
But
it's not really like that.
They're adding server meshing soon. So server meshing means that all of the servers will become one.
Okay.
So when they add that, essentially, each area will have a 50-player cap.
Yeah.
But if more players go into that area, then it'll just create another server, and then everyone else in that area becomes a sprite, and you can see them, and you can, if you're in a party with them, obviously you can still interact with them, and they can see you, so you can, wave at each other and talk to each other, but they're technically on a different server.
Gotcha.
So
I got you.
that they want to add that so that everyone you can interact with everyone. So it'll be like, at the moment it's just for one solar system, and but they're adding another one. They're adding a system called Pyro, which is like a
Fire. It's got to be fire, right?
well, it's essentially the star. I think the star is like dying or something, and it's completely all of the lore behind the Pyro system is that the all of the planets and asteroids were picked apart by miners, so there's no longer any useful resources on it, and it was abandoned by everyone except for the pirates, because the pirates came and took all of the infrastructure that the scientists and shit left behind. And so it's quite nice that all the pirates move into all of the abandoned shit that the normal people don't want anymore.
Yeah.
And so the pyro system is going to be a cesspool of, violence.
Can't be any worse than your current neighborhood.
It's completely lawless in the other one. This one's there's at least some form of rules. So
there's going to be movies. There's going to be off-spin movies. Mark my words about Star Citizen. It's like this is the new Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, there's a single-player game of Star Citizen as well that they're making. There's a campaign they're making.
Oh, that'll be cool.
It's called Squadron 42.
Yeah.
And you play as a the Navy and stuff is called the UEEN, or the United Earth Empire Navy, and so the UEE is the United Earth Empire. So that's like instead of the Empire from Star Wars or the Rebellion, it's the UEE, which is the United Earth Empire. And so that is where, so Squadron 42, you're a Navy pilot. And it's actually got a lot of, what do you call it? Like A-list actors, and they've got them on voice actors and stuff.
Really?
It's got dudes from Game of Thrones. It's got Mark Hamill. It's got
what?
Yeah, Mark Hamill's like one of the dudes that's like your squadron leader or something.
Oh my god.
I'll send you a link to the trailer for it.
Yeah, let's check it out.
It's pretty cool.
That's so cool. Wow, look at that. That's a nice sniper rifle. Is there anything you can hunt or shoot?
They're actually adding
wildlife,
animals and shit, wildlife in like the next 2 patches. All the things you're asking is things that they've like made videos about. Like, yeah, we're working on this right now.
Yeah.
In Pyro, when they add Pyro is when they add the first wildlife, because they're adding fucking space crabs that like walk around on the moons. That are going to be like bigger than my ship over, like my Aurora.
Giant space crabs. I'm into it. If I was like playing God and I was inventing a whole new world. Oh, do that again. I missed it. I blinked. Go again. Oh yeah, that's legit too. Dang.
The sound is fucking sick.
Yeah,
and then
hear
this
that
is
tearing through the air.
Yeah, and then this is an energy weapon. So this is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh man,
cool.
look at that, like pumping out the gas. Shoot it again, then look at your thumb. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, the hold on. I can up. Alright.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so
nice. Oh man,
and then
this is nothing.
there's also sidearms as well.
What we're gonna do is when you've got like some shit going down, like a big battle or something, then give us a call. We'll live stream that too.
Well, if I've got a massive battle going on, most of the time I'll be in Discord with my mates.
Yeah.
But I'll send you a link if something's going down. Is it snow? Looks like snow. If something's going down, then I'll send you a link to our stream if we're streaming.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good. I'm keen on that.
Hey, look at my footprints.
You have a small foot for a big guy.
Well, it's the same size as my.
Penis.
Yeah.
You know what they say. You know what they say. Nah, checking. All right, I'm gonna love you and leave you.